I wouldn't say limited payload, but it's payload of 1.25 kilograms. It does have specific applications. We're looking at lighter weight components, possibly machine tending for smaller machine tools. I think that it would probably work very well unloading and automating on sliding heads for smaller components at larger volumes. Automata are also very deep into lab automation at the moment, so it does have its applications away from manufacturing and machine tools.
And how about the geometries and the different margins and things? Is there anything unique in this drill?
We've optimised in lots of ways, and that can be down to physical size. It could be the surface finish. It's the fact of it's double margin. The second margin sits not far behind the front one. So as a result of which, it's very stable, and it also helps with the tool life. The fact that it is stable.
And I guess this is the beauty of having a tech centre here in the UK. I've seen these myself actually in action here in the UK, so you get to test bed them against your drills and competition drills.
Absolutely, it's been leaps and bounds. I mean, your own ability to be able to test your own tooling that we make, whether it be a standard tool as this is, or the specials that we make as well, because the whole of Birmingham is built to make and regrind and recoat special tools.
So, as I said, 690mm turning diameter, 24-inch chuck, 12-station turret, BMT 75. Look at the size of this turret. Now, this is where you get real performance on the milling side. You've got 4,000 RPM on the speed, but up to about 11 kilowatts on the driven tools as well. And with it being a 12-station turret, that means you've got the opportunity to obviously hold more tools, and you can do clever things with turrets these days in order to get more tools on the turret or more capabilities from the turret. Now, the machine as it sits here now, it comes with everything you see: swarf conveyor, there's the option for the steady, the tailstock, the FANUC series OITF control, and all in that pretty small footprint. Plenty of power.
Would you agree with this? And how many people out there are running their machine tools but not running them, you know, with the right work holding? Do you come across this a lot, Nick?
Yeah, quite regularly, G, to be honest, because the actual theory of a three-jaw chuck now is quite old. It's over 100 years old, invented by Cushman, and those sort of things were invented when speeds and feeds are a fraction of what they are now. And while they do lots of jobs okay, when you come to a specific job like this, which is hard material, you want to really hit it hard, let's say with a U-drill or something like that, you really need something a little bit 21st century. And work holding now is starting to develop on from the three-jaw chuck and actually become a 21st century product.
No, Chris, you're the wrong way round. You may have guessed it, it is Darth Vader, but he's currently upside down. Now, the reason the team have done this, quite honestly, just a bit of fun, but they are going to put this in their entranceway, all made from one solid billet. I think this is going to look amazing when it's done. Last, but by no means least, look at this. What an amazing piece of engineering. This is an F-16 fighter jet. Now, the reason they've done this creation, which is magnificent, it's in memory of Cook's late brother. And to give respect to him, he said he was the best engineer he ever knew. There's 15 components that they've made here. It's made of steel, and they used to be a second-tier supplier to Rolls-Royce, and that was kind of the reason behind this creation, because they made a part that was at the back there. But I did have to ask, how long did it take to polish this? And he said a very long time. So this is one of just a few creations here at AM Hydraulics.
Welcome to the MTD Technical Corner. Today we have the privilege to be joined by Mike Harris, and you're back on the road too.
Back on the road again.
We're here at Masplas Mouldings in Wellingborough, and they've just invested in the Jomar 322 from Eurospark. However, we have collared Graham to give us the lowdown.
Ward High Tech, this machine behind us, what offers do they have on this? Because I heard it's a really good offer.
Yeah, well, this is a Quattron machine. There's plenty of machines here, not just here in Sheffield, but at their satellite site in Rugby.
So we focus on sectors. Transport and industrial is a key sector for us. Aerospace and energy is a key sector for us. Precision parts such as watchmaking, medical, jig boring type applications is another key area for us. And within those sectors, we have a high level of expertise on specific types of components, could be blades or blisks, for example, in the aero engine sector. So we try and be the best at something rather than be just a general machine.
What I think is interesting there is you've told us about the application side and what the machines that you supply create and make. But I'm also interested in these brands of machines. So from that side, what machines are available within the group?
Well, firstly, applications is where we come from. We deliver solutions to customers. We don't just sell machines. And it's a bit of a cliche, but it really is what we do. So the engineering team is bigger than the sales team.
Well, that's why your title here is Sales and Applications Engineering Director, isn't it?
For sure. We wanted to bring the two divisions together so that they work very much in parallel, and our sales process is an application solutions process. So for the brands, as you just asked me for there, we actually have 10 brands in the group. Starrag is the name of the group, and Starrag is a brand in its own right, but then we have a number of other brands going through the range of different machines and solutions, and they're typically made in different plants, mostly around Europe.
So what are they?
Well, you've got Starrag, you've got Heckert, you've got Boomertech, you've got SIP, you've got Droop and Rhine, you've got Doris, you've got Ecospeed, you've got, did I say Heckert, you've got TTL. I apologise if I've missed some to my colleagues.
I think there's only one on that list that we haven't been to on MTD CNC, which is the Boomertech factory. I think that's that's the one that we couldn't get to. But over the years, we've been to Droop and Rhine at Bielefeld, for instance, and obviously Chemnitz. When you walk around Chemnitz, the size of the machines and the types of machines, but also the spindle technology that you manufacture there as well. Complete solution.
Are you ready for our MTD magazine, the May issue? Because you'll be getting your copy in the post any day now. As always, another bumper issue with 84 pages packed with unique and insightful content. So what's May's issue all about? Well, our medical sector report discusses the rapidly evolving sector, especially in light of the COVID pandemic. As an industry that is double the size of the UK civil aerospace sector, any changes here can have a big impact on UK manufacturing. We also have an interview with Professor Keith Ridgway, OBE and CBE, and founder of the AMRC Sheffield and Executive Chair of the AFRC in Strathclyde. He discusses the UK industrial strategy and why the UK is falling down on levelling up. The technology focus in this issue is all about measurement, and we kick this section off with Dr. Christian Young, highlighting the impact metrology can have on sustainability. And we also have an MTD exclusive competition where you can win a set of mountain bike pedals courtesy of Mitutoyo and Pembrey. I know Mark Dedman might like that one too. In the software section, we'll be looking back at the recent MTD live event at CG Tech, where I discussed Vericut Force and its applications at the SECO Technical Centre. Continuing with the medical theme, we have another exclusive from Younes Chahid. Now, he's been named as one of IMECI's 35 rising stars to watch under 35. And he talks us through how additive is revolutionising hip joint designs and manufacture. Really interesting. In the machining section, we interview JWA Tooling, a company that has invested heavily in new machine tools even through the pandemic. And we discuss why they bought Mazak Machining Centres and how it was an MTD video that prompted them to buy their first Mazak 5-axis machine. We also take a look at ForgeAll and how this company has launched a £179 plug-and-play system to plug into your machine tool and give you access to never been seen before data and insights.
And of course, we'll have all the latest from the world of cutting tools, our What's New section, and so much more. And don't forget my favourite section, the Spot the Difference, as well. You won't forget. Right, please don't forget to click on the QR codes inside with your mobile phone camera and watch the associated MTD video. And don't forget that you can listen to features in our magazine. Just search for MTD Audiobook in your favourite podcast platform. A massive thank you, as always, to our advertisers for all of your support. Enjoy the issue.